Good morning. Starting the hike. What is it? Day 4? 5th. Not as I had hoped, not as I had planned, but at least I'm hiking. Hold on. Oh, a big 18-wheeler. Okay, so I'm walking over to Neil's Gap, or I guess Mountain Crossings. And from there, I'm going to start my hike today. It's already 11:43, so I probably won't be on the trail until noon. I did a short hike yesterday and called a shuttle back to pick me up my truck and to drop me off my truck. Sorry for all the noise, it's a busy road. From there, I went to the Green Dragon Hostel, which is a great place to stay at. $60 per bunk, but they do your laundry and they give you breakfast. And I think a pickup is included. I'm not sure about a drop off. Actually, I'm not sure about a pickup either. So pickup. So check with them before you take my word for it. So I was under eating and I was probably dehydrated. I was conserving my water at some points because of, and it's a dry fall and water's scarce. So I was trying to conserve it a little, but I knew I was dehydrated. So that's probably another reason why I got very dizzy. But anyway, I hydrated, I rested in a nice comfy bed for one night, and back to doing a Nero. I am just over 2 miles, or actually 2 miles, over 2 miles from the parking lot where I parked, past Neil's Gap, and it's break time. I think I had two big climbs today. This one was the biggest. I need a break. You see I'm sweating already, big time. It is not as hot. It's probably in the upper 60s, mid 60s up here. It's supposed to be about 70 today for the high. Anyway, I took after the long break. I decided to just make it to Neil's Gap and call it a day there because I was pretty tired and I was getting concerned about my heartburn and dizziness that I was experiencing. So I called the shuttle to come pick me up and take me back to the truck in Dix Creek Gap. From there, I went to Green Dragon Hostel. And I went to get some dinner in town, and I tried to get a hamburger. I was craving a steak, but the closest I could get was a hamburger. So that's what I got. And immediately my heartburn was I couldn't even eat a quarter of it. Still have it in my truck, actually. And I just couldn't eat it. So I opted for Ingles and I ate a donut, actually. So I was just craving something sweet with chocolate milk. Something that I could pass down my throat. It's like right here. It's like when you eat something and it gets stuck there, or like you drink hot coffee, hot cocoa, and it burns right on top of your stomach. That's how it feels. It's better now. I also bought some Pepto-Bismol, extra strength. That helps it a little, but the Tums just doesn't do it. The shuttle driver gave me a Coke and I was able to burp a couple of times, but nope, nothing. I was still hurting, so it may take a while to heal. I may have some, esophagus or something damaged. So we'll see. Anyway, so the plan for today is do about 5 miles, maybe 6. I got to see where the water is, and if I can get water, then I might be able to push it a little longer. I haven't looked at the map really. I readjusted my routes, but anyway, I can't remember how far I'm supposed to go today. It is probably around 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. So next gap is Tuscany Gap. bailout point, of course, but I should be able to make it. I think it's only 4 miles from here. Oh my God, there it goes again. All right, so I'll just suffer through it. Body's great, knees are great, hips a little bit sore. I just twisted my ankle again, the left one, so that hurt. But not too bad. I probably need better shoes. These are fine, but these are not trail runners. These are more like for pavement. I got the Brooks something, forgot. All right. Slippery rock with all those leaves. Make sure you got good soles on your shoes. Ow. Stepped too hard on my right leg. Of course, if I had both hands, I could use a little more balancing. Okay, it's decision time. Down that way, about 0.3 is Hog Pen, and I'll get to the water. Then I got Buff Trail after that for a couple miles. There's no marked campsite, but I think there's some places you can camp. Or we go down this way, 1.2 miles to Wiley Gap Shelter. Apparently you get a nice view of the sun and the sunrise. And there's a nice creek, spring near it. So, that'll give me an extra 2 miles. I'm not looking forward to that. This will give me more mileage, so I need to decide. Am I here to get out of here faster, or am I here to enjoy the hike? I think I'm here to enjoy the hike. If I could get another sunset like I did at Spring Mountain, that would be awesome. I haven't really seen a sunrise, so I think I know where I'm going. Only thing is, it's mostly flat, 1.2 miles, but there is a descent towards the end to get to it, and apparently steep. So coming out of it is going to be, hopefully it's not as, at least it's not going to be as long as what I just did coming up to here. That was brutal. So I think I'm definitely going to go. I'm already walking that way. Wiley Gap Shelter. All right, somebody lied to me. I guess it's my fault for believing some of the comments and some of the things that I've seen on videos. Apparently I'm on Wiley Gap Shelter. And the one thing that they do not mention is to get down to the shelter. I mean, they do say it's downhill, but it is freaking steep. I am not looking forward to getting out this morning. I mean, tomorrow morning. It would be nice if you guys would mention it. I wouldn't have come down. I would have just gone to Hog Gap. So anyway, I did run into a couple at the top, the rock overview. I mean, they were right into it. They were, you know, and the girl was sunbathing. Actually, she still had her underwear and her bra, but it was weird. The guy was standing next to him, long hair, kind of a beard, goatee, mustache, and looked a little weird, out of place. He was holding an umbrella, no less. And anyway, she was face down. First, I thought she was passed out. You know, she stood up and she didn't even bother to cover up. Then I saw their tent to the left side. All right, well, the water is down that way. I need to go get water first thing. Actually, let me claim my spot. I guess this will probably be my first time sleeping in a shelter in the AT. Slept in shelters at the Florida Trail, but not on the AT yet. I'm afraid of mice, but it is what it is, I guess. There's not even a broom to clean this thing. Okay.